Well, now the debate on whether Australia has become a soft target for people smugglers and desperate asylum seekers. Opinion is divided after yesterday's deadly boat explosion off Ashmore Reef. David Eccleston looks at the fallout.
The people smugglers are back in business.
How much would you charge?
Experienced me almost like 5,000.
People smugglers are the vilest form of human life.
3 asylum seekers were killed. As the boat sank, another 2 were thrown into the water and are still missing.
It's turned into a deadly mistake to have relaxed the laws too soon.
Horror on the high seas. Once again, Australia in the firing line of the people smugglers. The question tonight, have we become a soft touch?
Oh, Australia's gone soft again. I don't think there's any doubt about that.
It's like history repeating.
Actually, we're going to decide who comes to this country and the circumstances in which they come.
The message should be if people come unlawfully, they will be automatically sent back.
On Talkback Radio today, fear and anger. You could call it border insecurity.
We need him today to come out quite clearly and tell us what he's going to do to stop the illegal boats coming.
Kevin Rudd is copping flack for the boat blast disaster at Ashmore Reef, accused of watering down our laws and handing illegal immigrants an open invitation.
When it comes to this government's approach to border protection, it is hardline, tough, targeted and integrated with the border protection efforts of our friends and partners around the world.
Jakarta, Indonesia, 9 years ago.
Have you done successful trips?
So far, yeah.
To Australia?
Yeah. Almost 2 years.
We exposed the snakeheads, people smugglers, cashing in on the desperate.
If he goes by boat, where does he go to? Ashmore Reef? That's where most go. Is it so?
Yeah.
Says you brought people into Australia illegally.
Then in 2003, the kebab shop owner from a wealthy Sydney suburb accused of helping a boatload of immigrants to our doorstep.
They paid you $20,000 US?
No.
And you brought them here?
No, liar.
The group was intercepted near Ashmore Reef. It's more evidence of an unprecedented wave of illegals hitting our shores.
Tough policies were brought in to stop the trade. Critics say it now seems the tap has been turned back on.
It's a very big bust, yes.
Australia has some of the best border protection in the world, whether it's busting illegal fishermen,
cordon and contain people on the reef, over. Multiple offenders. This is going to be a big operation, over.
or intercepting asylum seekers.
Under John Howard, in one 3-year period, we had only 1 boat come. Since Kevin Rudd relaxed the immigration laws, we've had 13. Draw your own conclusions.
Herald Sun commentator Andrew Bolt fears we're on the verge of a dramatic increase in boat people coming to our shores.
The question is, how many of them do we help and how? And are we luring people who aren't genuinely refugees to their deaths at sea by relaxing our laws too much?
For Australians, this is a threatening process. It's extraordinary. I mean, we are the only country on earth that reckons we deserve to be protected from refugees.
The counter-argument from Fairfax journalist David Marr.
We are not pulling people towards us by going soft. They're being pushed towards us by the horrible conditions that exist in our region of the world.
They're so scared of making a mistake like Tampa or like children overboard that they're doing nothing.
Radio commentator Steve Price says it's time for the Prime Minister to toughen up.
I think people around Australia today are disappointed. They will get angry if they don't get some leadership, and they're disappointed and they are frightened that we're suddenly going to see the borders open again to a flood of refugees.
Australians are always and have always been generous to refugees, but we want to be able to choose them ourselves, and we don't want them coming through the window, we want them coming through the door at our invitation.
And the death toll from yesterday's explosion remains at 3, but another 2 people are still missing and some of the injured are not expected to survive.